Chelsea have done it. Chelsea secured a 4-1 victory over Real Betis in the 2025 UEFA Europa Conference League final in Poland, clinching their first trophy under manager Enzo Maresca and finishing off their season in style. The match began with Real Betis taking an early lead in the 9th minute. Isco delivered a precise through ball which was nicely slot away to put the Spanish side ahead. Chelsea responded in the 65th minute when Cole Palmer provided a pinpoint cross to Enzo Fernandez, who headed the ball into the net to equalise. However, this was not enough, as we will talk about later. Lastly, one of Chelsea's best players all season, Moises Caicedo, stepped up in stoppage time to seal a 4-1 win with a precise strike into the bottom left corner. This triumph marked Chelsea's completion of all major UEFA club competitions, having previously won the Champions League, Europa League and Cup Winners' Cup. This season, Chelsea secured a 4th place finish in the Premier League, locking in a Champions League spot for next season. Along with some European success and a trophy to go with it, it's been a strong comeback season overall, especially considering the early domestic cup exits. Both the FA Cup and EFL Cup runs ended in the 4th round. Still, the focus was clearly on league success and European progress. At the helm this season was Enzo Maresca, taking charge of Chelsea for the first time. A student of Pep Guardiola, Maresca implemented a possession-heavy system focused on structure, control, and patient build-up play. It wasn't always smooth sailing early on, but the team started to find its rhythm and finished the season strong under his leadership. His vision has definitely begun to take shape at Stamford Bridge. A huge part of Chelsea's success this year came down to individual brilliance, and Cole Palmer was once again the standout. The former Man City man finished as the club's top scorer with 15 goals across all competitions. He also picked up the Premier League Player of the Month and the London Football Awards Premier League Player of the Year. Not bad for someone who wasn't even a guaranteed starter a couple of years ago at Manchester City. Nicholas Jackson also deserves credit. His late season heroics, including the crucial winner against Everton, proved vital in Chelsea's Champions League push. Reece James, the club captain, returned from injury with a bang, offering his usual energy and influence down the right side. Despite missing parts of the season, he reminded everyone why he's one of the best fullbacks in the game. Across the squad, Chelsea found the right mix. The defence saw the emergence of Levi Colwill and the smart signing of Toussaint Adebayor. Together they offered a dependable pairing at the back. In midfield, the duo of Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo gave Chelsea both creativity and steel. They've grown more cohesive as the season progressed. Up front, the options have been flexible. With players like Pedro Neto and Noni Madueke contributing alongside Jackson, there's speed, skill and plenty of room to evolve. Off the pitch, Chelsea are already preparing for next season. Reports suggest they're closing in on a deal for England U21 striker Liam Delap from Ipswich Town. Delap, who worked with Maresca at Manchester City, could add even more firepower up front. It's a move that signals long-term planning and a clear vision for the squad. There were plenty of memorable moments throughout the season. An 8-0 thrashing of Noah in the Conference League was one of the biggest scorelines in European football this year. A comprehensive 3-0 win over Aston Villa earlier on in the year, which showed that they meant business. And Cole Palmer's performances, time and again, gave Chelsea that extra spark when they needed it most. Overall, Chelsea's 2024-25 season was a story of revival. After a couple of years, the Blues look back on track. Maresca's first season in charge laid a strong foundation, the squad has clarity, and the fans have reason to believe again. With Champions League football secured and another European trophy locked in, Chelsea supporters can finally look ahead with real optimism. 2025-26 reinforcements. We all know Chelsea are keen to spend their owners' money in the last few years, and this summer transfer window is no exception. Chelsea are preparing to build on their 4th-place Premier League finish and deepen their squad for the return to Champions League football. Under head coach Enzo Maresca, the club is targeting key signings to address evident weaknesses in attack, defence and squad depth. A primary focus is bolstering the forward line. Chelsea are in advanced talks to sign 22-year-old striker Liam Delap from Ipswich Town, who scored 12 Premier League goals last season, has a £30 million release clause activated by Ipswich's relegation. His prior experience under Maresca at Manchester City and desire for European competition make Chelsea a favourable destination and offers the Blues an alternative to Nico Jackson. Additionally, Chelsea have expressed interest in Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike, a 22-year-old French forward who netted 22 goals across all competitions this season. However, Frankfurt's £84 million valuation presents a significant financial consideration, where Liam is the safer bet due to his price tag and proven ability in the English top division. RB Leipzig's Benjamin Sesko is another potential target. The Slovenian striker tallied up 27 goals in all competitions last season and has a £62 million release clause. Chelsea face competition from Arsenal and other clubs for his signature. Cristiano Ronaldo speculation. Speculation has emerged regarding Cristiano Ronaldo's future, following his announcement of potentially departing Al Nassr. Chelsea have been mentioned among potential suitors, particularly with the upcoming Club World Cup in mind. However, no formal offers or approaches have been reported, and any potential move would depend on Ronaldo's contractual situation and alignment with Chelsea's strategic plans. Would this seriously be a worthwhile move? Defensive stability. Defensive frailties have been a concern, with Chelsea conceding a comparable number of goals to mid-table teams. The club is considering a move for former academy graduate Mark Guéhi, now at Crystal Palace. Guéhi's return could provide the consistency lacking in the current backline and add to the leadership given by Reece James and Levi Colwill. Midfield and squad depth. In midfield, Chelsea are monitoring Brighton's Carlos Baleba and Jorginho Rutter, as well as Facundo Buonanotte. These additions aim to enhance depth and provide alternatives to the established midfield duo of Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo. The club is also assessing the future of young talents like Carney Chukwuemeka, who may be loaned out or sold to ensure regular playing time and development. Potential departures. Christopher Nkunku's limited playing time under Maresca has led to speculation about his future at Stamford Bridge. Despite securing 16 goal contributions throughout the season, he has struggled to secure a regular starting position, prompting discussions about a possible transfer. He hasn't exactly turned out to be who Chelsea thought he was. Similarly, Axel Disasi, currently on loan at Aston Villa, is expected to be sold as he does not fit into Maresca's tactical plans. Along with some new signings, the existing players and those who have had breakthrough seasons this time around will need to link together if Chelsea have any hope of more trophies next season. Cole Palmer continued to be a central figure in Chelsea's attack during his second season at the club. After a breakout debut campaign, Palmer faced higher expectations and greater scrutiny. While he remained Chelsea's most productive player, finishing the Premier League season with 15 goals and 8 assists, his season wasn't without its challenges. There were periods of inconsistent form, particularly during the winter months, where his influence dipped slightly as teams began to mark him more tightly. However, he responded with resilience, regaining form during the final stretch of the season and stepping up in crucial moments, including vital 2 assists in the Conference League final. His overall contributions, versatility and leadership in the final third cemented his place as a long-term talisman for the club. Chelsea's 2024/25 season was marked by standout performances from key players who significantly contributed to the team's success. In the midfield, Enzo Fernandez played a crucial role. His vision and passing ability provided stability and creativity in the centre of the park. Fernandez's contribution was highlighted in the UEFA Conference League final, where he scored the equalising goal with a header from a Cole Palmer cross, setting the stage for Chelsea's comeback victory. Jadon Sancho's future at Chelsea is decided. Negotiations have concluded, with Chelsea sending Sancho back to United to explore options with clubs like Bayer Leverkusen or Borussia Dortmund. If you were Sancho, would you stay at United or go? Nicholas Jackson led the line as Chelsea's primary striker. While he faced criticism for inconsistent finishing, Jackson's movement and link-up play were integral to Chelsea's build-up. He improved his shooting accuracy and decision-making, increasing his goals per 90 minutes, from 0.35 to 0.65 compared to the previous season. Moises Caicedo has firmly established himself as one of the premier defensive midfielders in world football during the 2024-25 season, silencing critics who questioned his £115 million transfer to Chelsea. After a challenging debut season, the Ecuadorian has become indispensable under manager Enzo Maresca, earning both the club's Player of the Season and Players' Player of the Season awards. Caicedo's transformation is evident in his exceptional statistics. He ranks among the top midfielders in Europe's top 5 leagues for tackles and key passes, showcasing his dual prowess in defence and attack. Notably, he is the only player in the Premier League this season to achieve over 50 duels won, 50 possessions regained, 30 tackles made and 500 passes completed, underscoring his comprehensive impact on the pitch. One of Caicedo's standout performances came in Chelsea's 2-1 victory over Tottenham. In that match, he achieved a 100% tackle success rate, won 8 out of 9 ground duels, and made 5 recoveries, dominating the midfield and thwarting Spurs' attacks. Such performances have drawn comparisons to Chelsea legend N'Golo Kante, with fans lauding Caicedo's ability to control the game's tempo and provide a defensive shield. Manager Enzo Maresca has praised Caicedo's work ethic and humility, stating, "He's doing fantastic. The best thing about Moy is that every day he's working serious, he's very humble, he's very kind, he's polite, he's a fantastic guy." This commendation reflects Caicedo's influence both on and off the field. In summary, Moises Caicedo's evolution this season has not only justified his transfer fee, but also positioned him as a cornerstone of Chelsea's midfield, embodying the qualities of a world-class defensive midfielder. Together, these core players form the core of Chelsea's squad, driving the team's performances throughout the season and contributing to their domestic and European successes. Promising tactics, Enzo Maresca's inaugural season at Chelsea has been marked by a clear tactical identity and a commitment to developing a cohesive, possession-based style of play. Drawing inspiration from his time under Pep Guardiola at Manchester City, Maresca has implemented a system that emphasises structured build-up, controlled possession, and positional play. Chelsea often operates in a 4-2-3-1 formation, which morphs into a 3-2-5 shape during the build-up phase. This involves one full-back, typically Malo Gusto or Reece James, inverting into midfield to create numerical superiority, while the other full-back, such as Marc Cucurella, who's also had a brilliant season, provides width. The midfield duo of Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez plays a pivotal role in maintaining balance, with Fernandez often pushing higher to link up with the attack. In attack, Maresca encourages fluidity and interchanging positions among the front four. Cole Palmer, operating as a right-sided number 10, has been instrumental in this setup, utilising his ability to cut inside and create opportunities. Nicholas Jackson, despite facing criticism for his finishing, contributes significantly to the team's build-up play by dropping deep and facilitating link-up play. Defensively, Chelsea has shown improvement under Maresca's guidance, adopting a well-organised pressing system and maintaining a compact shape. However, the team has occasionally been vulnerable to counter-attacks, particularly when losing possession during the build-up phase. Looking ahead to the next season, Maresca aims to build upon the foundations laid during his first year. The focus will be on enhancing attacking efficiency, particularly in breaking down low-block defences and continuing to develop the young talent within the squad. With a clear tactical blueprint and a commitment to progressive football, Maresca's Chelsea is poised to make further strides in the upcoming campaign.